Hello! I exist in audio form. We eating gummies and drinking beer. Terrible mix, but I'm doing it. Bam! I'm here. Hello. Eating. I need to shave. Maybe just like this much. Get that jawline thing going. Get rid of the neck beard. What do you reckon? It's been a frustrating few days. I've been trying every day to print in PA-CF, which is nylon carbon fiber reinforced nylon, and having very little success, like no success, like terrible failures, like constantly. Here I am. Just been having failure after failure, but I am happy to announce that I do have a functioning half. That half will function. This is the what do you call it? The funnels at the top are nylon, and the runners are nylon, but the plate is carbon reinforced polycarbonate. They are both suitable for engine bay use. I tried for 4 days straight to print this plate in nylon and couldn't. Went back to polycarbonate and it went I would give it an 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. For quality, straight away, no trouble. So there it is. That's half. I can now put that in. I could put that in the car and run it. So I'm going to go to bed. Actually, no, I'll start printing it tonight, probably, the other half. And then I'll have a functioning set in the morning. There it is. Suitable for use with Panic ITBs and the Piper Cross filter. This is better than anything that's out there for a number of reasons that I won't really go into unless you're specifically interested in it. So let me know. Hello, Pio. Look what I got. It's finally a thing. That's half of it. What else are you doing? Well, today's beer sponsor is not Suntory, but it could be if they reach out. This is quite good. It's real beer, not hopshu, not liqueur. It's real beer, and it tastes very similar to Asahi, but it's cheaper than Asahi because they're trying to get into the market. Recommend this, even though I'm not getting paid to say it. We're doing the tough gummies because I like them. So tough gummies and beer. Terrible mix. Don't recommend that, but The stubby cooler of the day is Super Cheap Auto. Again, not sponsored, but it could be. I don't think they want to send tools to Japan, though. So, yeah. If somebody in the future or now sees this and knows where I can get custom high pressure, I need to make power steering line. I want a banjo on one end and a straight fitting on the other end, or just AN6, like high pressure, none of this crappy screw on shit. It's got to be properly manufactured, otherwise they explode. I've researched it on YouTube. Needs to be proper lines. So if you know where I can get them made, let me know. Nose is blocked. Lovely. That's what you want to do on a live stream. Blow your nose. If you're not already, join the Discord, because almost every day there's something cool happening in there. Link is in the chat. Not the link. Yeah, the link. The link's in the chat. Once again, this was very hard won. Like, the amount, like, I started designing this when I first got the printer, which was like 4 weeks ago, and no background in 3D designing at all, really. Like, I'd used SketchUp before, and I did drawing in Booger Streamer. Yeah, I did drawing in high school, but I mean, that was what, more than 20 years ago. And yeah, that's what we've got. So this was hard won. And then trying to print it. This wasn't that bad, and the trumpets were really easy. Just this plate. This corner kept shrinking and lifting up the plate off the bed and just ruining the print. And I probably printed 5 or 6 of the things, maybe more. And when they take, you get 3 hours into the print and realize it's ruined. There goes that, and all of the money you spent on the filament. So this is hard work. I am gonna get to work. Yeah, just that was hard work. Like, all of the nuts are press fit, so when you undo stuff, the nuts don't fall out. Like, it's just nice. It's got the velocity stacks themselves are held on by two what do you call them? Cap bolts. Where's my Allen key? Hang on. Lost an Allen key. What did you do with it? It's here somewhere. Hang on. Look at that for a second while I find the Allen key. There it is. I found it. So you can access the screws without having to use an angle. Nice. That includes these. So all screws, all bolts, all cap bolts are accessible vertically, not on an angle. So these ones here on the base line up with, well, I'll show you, those holes there, which are blocked by the top plate. So you put this piece on, then you put this piece. Well, this piece is held on by this bolt and this bolt, and then the funnels are held on by these other 2 bolts. So the back plate's held on by 4 bolts. But if you just want to take this off for some reason, you can, because it's only 2 bolts. And when you take these off, this isn't going to fall anywhere because it's got, you know, other bolts holding it on. It probably doesn't need all 4, but when you have all 4, you're going to get a better seal around the outside. So that's why I did that. Easy to change if I want to in the future, but yeah, it's just fucking, there's a little bit of pride in that. Little bit. It's I'm proud of the amount of effort that I put into it and seeing it through to this point. Let's say that. I deserve a beer and a gummy bear. It's not even a gummy bear, it's just gummy. They're squares and they're supposed to be sour, but they're not. Yeah. Pretty good. I like them. So what's the crack, everybody? Okay. Gonna head over to the printer. It's finished. I've been printing calibration plates. So the idea behind these is... Oh, itchy nose. The idea behind these is that you look at them and decide which one's the prettiest and then adjust your printer to match that. Yeah, and unfortunately they're all really... They look very close. They virtually all look identical, these. So, yeah, you have to decide which one's the best and then you can adjust your printer to match. Right, peeled that off. That shit off there. I need a new plate. Very, very soon. Cheers. Alright, we need to figure out which one of these is the best. That one's a bit rugged. Yeah, I'm not liking either of those. That one's not bad. That one's not great. Yeah, that's no good either. That's trash. Oh, there's nobody watching. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. That's alright. Just do what you're doing, Dave. Don't worry about it. -5. Uh-oh. What in the handsomeness is this? Oh, hello, Patrick. How you doing? I'm just chilling. What are you doing? I'm not chilling, actually. I'm trying to dial my printer in because I've been working. My nose is really quite itchy. I need to do this. Jesus. Lordy, lordy. Celebratory drinks for the success of the printing. You're at work and that's a bad side. I mean, the fact that you can be looking at YouTube while you're at work is a good side. Now, which one of those is the best? I think 0 is probably the best. What do you reckon? Which one's the best? Kind of hard to tell, really. I think it's 0. You're going to run with 0, which means I don't have to adjust anything. That's good. That's got some in it. So does that. Alright, well, we're not going to do another pass of that. We'll do a flow rate. A flow rate. Let's go to printing. Okay, so back to prepare. Calibrate. We need to get rid of that. Oh, why are you like this? You could be any other way. Delete that, 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 and delete that. Okay, so calibration. I was happy with the flow. We did the flow rate. I was happy with the flow rate. Let's do pressure advance. We're using a Bowden, and we want a PA line. How long is this going to take to print? Yeah, let's do it. I don't know what the difference transfer, discard, and transfer. Fuck it. There we go. PA test. Let's slice the plate. There it is there. Okay, this is going to print lines. How long is it going to take? 6 minutes and 32 seconds. We can deal with that. Move this up to there. There we go. Alright, 6 minutes and 32 seconds. Printer is okay. Yep. Alright, let's send it. What I'm doing, what are you even doing? You print stuff, and then you read the prints. It's kind of like reading a spark plug. Like, that looks, can you even see that? Gotta do that makeup shit. That looks like shit. Because the printer was set incorrectly. That looks even worse because the printer was set incorrectly. That's what you want. That's actually even got a bit of shit down in there too. But this is the nylon shit. It's really difficult to get a good print. Like, that turned out decent, but it's got these lines in it. Yeah. Upload and print? I think we probably should, yeah. We're going to do that? Yeah. Alright, let's do that. So that's now going to do its thing. There we go. We're here. You can see the extruder temp. You can see how hot the bed is. This is the bed down here. This is actually the plate. See, this is a plate. That's the plate. It sits on the bed. And the chamber is it's the box of the printer. This is the extruder here. So it's moving its way up to 180 degrees. It will print at 270, I think. I was maxing that out at 300, 295, 300 for the nylon. Yeah. Oh. So yeah, the top plate that I showed you just a second ago, it printed, it worked, but can we get it a little bit more pretty? A little prettier? Maybe. So if I mess with these settings, it's only going to be a very small tweak. Nylon is the hard stuff. I mean, it's very hard. Yeah, it's physically tough, but it's also hard as in difficult to print. But nylon is very closely like the carbon. This is carbon reinforced nylon. I've been using and having great success with carbon reinforced polycarbonate. So that's what I'm going to base all of my shit on from now on. Because it's just, strength-wise, it doesn't, there's not a lot of difference. Like the nylon you can use for tools, and you can use the polycarbonate. They're both called engineering filaments. This plate is polycarbonate, and this is nylon. Originally, I was going to go with polycarbonate, and I just read somewhere that the nylon would be better, but I actually don't like I like the feeling of the polycarbonate better, honestly. I said that a couple of streams ago. But I just like the way the polycarbonate feels. It feels really tough, whereas this doesn't. This feels like wood. It's really tough, but it feels like wood. It's weird. This feels like hard plastic. This feels like hard wood. Yeah, anyway. We don't give a shit about that. Oh, you don't see a lot. Okay. I was just showing you the ITBs that not ITBs, the velocity stacks filter thing I was working on. Yeah, the price isn't a hell of a lot different for nylon and polycarbonate filaments. Yeah, it's trying to. I don't know what I can do to fix the problem I'm having. For small parts, no problem with the nylon. For large parts, this takes up almost the entire bed. So it just, like, I mean, even the polycarbonate might, on the next part, it might even. We'll find out. We'll find out. Say less, fam. Say less. So I'm on the hunt now for power steering lines. AN high, like super high pressure AN6 lines. 12,000 PSI or something. If you use regular shit, it explodes. Yeah. You still there, Bob? I don't understand why this is always chilling out for so long before it actually does anything. Anyway. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, no, no, okay, no. Nope, nope. Cheers. So now that I've got shit actually printing and I'm able to make this in an engineering filament, I do need to make the, what do you call it? The drill adapter. What's going to be the best way to do that, I wonder? I want to spin this whole thing in the drill and then run sandpaper in it to smooth it out. So it'll be rotating like this around the hole. Need to be very, very careful I don't get my pinky caught in there because it will rip it off. Just needs to rotate slowly so that I can hold some sandpaper in there and polish it up, make it nice. Yeah. Not that it probably doesn't even need it, honestly. But it's something I'm going to do because I'm a little bit excessive, a little bit OCD. I want to sand it, get it smooth. What will we print tonight? Can you make Little Parry? No, all of my efforts have been put into making that. I haven't even looked at Little Parry. This is the most successful parry I've ever made, and he's really quite rough. Like really, really rough. Not a good print. I'm not sure. I think I need to print him on his back with no supports, just as it is. I think that's going to be the... What the hell's that doing? I think that's going to be the only way to get his legs to work. Because if I try to print it with supports, the supports go around his legs, and then when you try to pull the supports off, his legs just snap off. So, yeah, nah. Yeah, Little Parry. This is a Patrick-inspired little Fucking check him out. Fuck. Yeah. So I don't know when I will. I guess I could probably work on. I could try printing a parry tonight, I suppose. See what happens. Print the legs separate with little pins on top, small holes in the bottom. I mean, that's possible, but I would have to modify the STL file, and I can't do that in AutoCAD. You can do it in SketchUp, I think, but yeah, I don't know. I might need to just print like a 2D version of him. Keyrings. There's 6 people watching. If you haven't clicked the like button, please do. Takes too much Garage Kei time, GK time. I mean, so much Garage Kei time has been spent trying to get this plate to print. Like, just hours and hours in this horrible chair that I'm actually sitting on sideways. One of the arms snapped off. The back is the back's here. It's broken. I don't like the metal digging into my back, so I'm kind of sitting on it sideways. You can lean on the. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. There's a lot to do. There is. Lots of. Like I keep going back to the topic of 3D printing. I need a topic to talk about, people. Because I just keep going back to 3D printing because it's been so much of my life for the past month. The begging was shit, though. What begging? The begging? What begging? The begging was shit. I don't know what you mean. Why my car goes 10,000, 10.5 thousand RPM? What? Why does your car go? What did you do? It shouldn't do that. The beginning of what was shit? The beginning was shit, though. The beginning of what? Sorry, Pio, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, why does your car rev to 10.5? That's kind of weird. It shouldn't go that high. Beep. Yeah. The beginning of what? Yeah. This is a hole tester. 3D print. Everything's 3D printing. Everything's 3D printing. Out of the box, the Creality K1C was amazing. Just straight up. Just printed straight away. Like, this sort of stuff was my first prints. And they were just great. And then, I moved on to the PC. I moved on to carbon reinforced PET G. And I don't even remember what I used that for. I was going to use it for engine-based stuff, and then just didn't. Moved on to carbon reinforced polycarbonate. And, just moved straight into, stuff like this. And haven't had really any problems. And then I got to the nylon, and the nylon was just impossible. I haven't printed in ASA, which ASA is supposed to be really, really difficult. Super easy. Printed up a birdhouse in ASA, first try. No configurations, nothing. None of this shit. Just smashed it. Got the Monster Sports stuff, but limiters should be in the 9K, yeah. I would have thought limiters should be like 9.8, 9.3. 9,300, I think. 9,800. The fact you can go to 10.5, weird. You probably don't need to, though. You'll feel the turbo run out of boost way before that, I would have thought.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha, indeed. Well, that's another beer down. That's 2. Pretty good celebratory. These are celebratory beers. What are we doing for temperatures? We got chamber temp of 37. I'll wait till the bed cools down before I pull that out of there. It's going to be the plate will be 100 degrees at the moment. I don't really want to touch that. Burn my fingers. Oh, how'd you do? Whoa. Never got to finish yesterday's print. How did it go? Oh, trash. Absolute trash. Are you printing more trumpets for the RTBs? You missed the start of the... Look. 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 First functioning part. Yeah. I don't want 3D printing to become my entire identity. I don't really want Panic ITBs to be my entire identity either, but here we are. Felt like a huge... When I saw that print completed successfully, I just felt this huge weight lift off my shoulders. Yeah, really. Yes. That's finished. Let's do this. Back to this. I'll wait for that to cool down and then check on it. We can figure out what's going on with the settings there. Adjust. I forgot what we were trying to adjust. What are we looking at? The PA test. Yeah, I forget what that is. Pressure advance. Maybe just tidy things up. Maybe just tidy things up a little bit. Oh, geez, my nose is so itchy. I have no idea what's going on. I'm allergic to the world. Yeah, hang on to this. Just hang on to this for a second.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Back. Yeah, a bit of messing around with my nose. Didn't think you needed to see that. But actually, I am out of beer. You guys might need to go to the lobby again, or I need to start a 3D print for something for you to look at. Can you PM me the link of this sound? I think I can put it. I think it's on YouTube. I think it is on YouTube. You should be able to find it on YouTube. Have you never heard this before? I use it all the time. You just type in "Let's all go to the lobby" into YouTube, and it's the first result. Oh wait, The Simpsons did it.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all. Let's all go to the lobby.
Homer creeps up behind him and then eats the hot dog. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, alright, I might use that in the future. Alright. Oh, I'm live. Shit, forgot. Yep, let's all go to the lobby, YouTube. Why don't I just, I can do this, and then we'll do this, and then I'll do this. Copy that. Paste that there. There's the link for you there, Patrick. That's it. That's the one. I'm the only one. Hello. What did you miss? I don't know. I don't know when you left. So I don't know what you missed. Probably you missed everything up until now. I ran out of drank the beer. Our print finished. What temp are we at? I don't even know. Check. Oh, we're at... It's still 70 degrees. Chamber's at 40. You're probably... Open the door. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. Wow. There's a clear winner here. Yeah, that one. Yeah, there it is there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to, that was pressure advance. That's gonna make a huge difference to the quality of the print once I dial that in. But I have to Google, there's like a calculation you have to do to... What's my printer? My printer is a Creality K1C. Not sponsored. Asked them to sponsor me, they ignored me, so fuck them. Don't buy one. K1C. From Creality. Yeah, I sent them a sponsor me message. I sent it to the sales department, and the sales department are like, no, you gotta send it here. They gave me an email address. So I sent it to there, and I got no reply. And after 2 weeks, I was like, back to the sales department. I'm like, they didn't reply. You sure this is the correct email? Does this mean I haven't been, they don't want to collaborate, or what? And the sales department's like, no, they're just busy. They'll definitely contact you back. It's been a long time already, like 2 months already, no reply. Still, so Creality don't want to partner with me yet. Maybe they will in the future. Who knows? I mean, next to the K1C, I would love to put a K2 with different colors. Then we could do cool shit. Design colorful shit. Bamboo Labs. Love Bamboo Labs. It's just a lot of money, and what extra do you actually get? The reason I went with Creality is because of the fact it's not open source, but it's kind of like, it's dumb easy to hack. Is it? No, it's not. That was a mistake to say that. No, it's not dumb easy to hack. You know what? I'm gonna get a beer, and then we'll talk about printers a little bit more. But no, it was a shit show to hack. But you don't really need to, unless you're trying to print nylon. But fuck nylon. It's not perfect, but it's half the money of a Bamboo Labs. And I bet you the Bamboo Labs isn't perfect either. I mean, a printer or a scanner. I think the scanner is kind of useless without the printer. Unless you're getting someone to print it for you. But it depends on what you're trying to make. Like, don't know, dude. I need a beer.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
I'm back. I have a beer. Today's beer of choice is the Suntory Nama. Tastes very similar to the Asahi, but is cheaper. Is a real beer, not hopshu, not hopshu, not a liqueur. It is a beer. It's a 5%. And we're not sponsored, but we could be if they reach out. And I enjoy it. I find it to be as enjoyable as an Asahi, but it's cheaper. So, that's what we're doing. Cheers. Beer number 3. Printer or a scanner. Now, I haven't tried it myself, but I am looking into it a little bit about using your phone as a scanner. And apparently it works really well. You just have to watch videos and figure out how it all works. Download the app on your phone, and then I don't know. I guess it depends on what kind of crazy shit you're trying to scan. Scanners are like 800. What the hell is that? I'm just tired. Okay, fair enough. Jesus. Yeah, scanner's like $800. I think you're better off with a printer. Because, I mean, you can get into making stuff right away without a scanner. You don't need a scanner to make shit. Scanner just expands on what you can make. You have laser cutters and CNC benders and print services. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if you have... Wait, have you got 6-axis CNC? Oh, no, you got CNC benders. I see. I was toying with the idea of getting quotes to have this made out of metal. But... yeah, not sure. I think the prices in Japan will be too inflated, have to go to China, and as soon as you send that STL file out, nah, it's not yours anymore. You'll start seeing copies of it everywhere, so not sure I want to do that. Don't know. For the amount of effort that I put in, I kind of want it to stay mine until I decide to release it for free, if ever. You know what I mean? Everyone else charges for all their shit. Why shouldn't I? Like, I had to pay for the pipe across plate. Why couldn't I just been given a thing that I could trace with my router? I had to pay for that. So why shouldn't someone have to pay for this? If you know what I mean. Anyway. Not so bad on the price. You don't, I mean, not so bad for you might be really fucking bad for me. Only $2,000. I know a guy with a foundry. Yeah, but isn't a foundry about casting, not CNC machining? Could that lower part, though, this lower section, if that was cast and cheap, then yeah, I'd do that all day. That would definitely be good cast. Yeah, really, really. Anyway, I think it's a lot. I think it would take a trip for me. I'd have to go to... Yeah, I could print out the plugs from mold. I'd have to go to Osaka to get it done, I suppose. Another trip down there. Don't know. How many of them could I actually sell? 10? 20? It's not worth the effort. How much money are you actually going to make? Yeah. Don't know. You need to sell 1,000 of them to bother, I feel. No matter what you do, you get haters too. There's a guy in Aichi with a sand printer. Is printer a typo there? My entire life is printers at the moment. Alright, let's have a look. What did we get? This is our testing. 0.04 is the shit. So you can see like the numbers on the side there. These are setting numbers. And obviously the upper ones are garbage, and then they get better and better and better. But as they get better on this side, often they get worse on this side to a point. But yeah, this one's one of these two is the best. Which one? Yeah, that one there. 0.04. Because the one underneath has got a bulb, like a bump there. I don't know. Oh yeah, there it is. You can see the bump in the light. This one, the 0.04, doesn't have it. Or it does, but it's very, very faint. And yeah, you can maybe go 0.045. No, 0.04, 0.039, 0.04 will be fine. So what do we do with that number anyway? I have to Google it, I forget. But this is going to improve shit. 0. 0 is what we're at now. It's the one at the bottom, and you can see that it's got that bump where my finger is there. So that's not ideal. It's got a bump over the other side too, over here. See that? You don't want that. No. So, yeah, we need to adjust it by 0.04. Some of the new Tomei parts look to be from 3D printed plugs or sand printed. Okay. I mean, to own that sort of machinery would be sick. Yeah. I know, I try to justify, that's better. I try to justify things like the 3D printer by saying that, you know, I can make parts, I can sell parts, but then I get the thing and all of my confidence of selling stuff just disappears to the point where I don't even attempt it. Like the panic alignment tool is a perfect tool for lining up panic ITBs, and I'm just sitting on it. I haven't done anything with that yet. I'm not a salesman. Sand printers start at $1 million. Yeah, well, see, there you go. Not gonna happen. Not on my watch. 0.04, mate. What 0.05 would look like? It's so difficult to read. It might be 0.05, you know. Oh wait, I can look on the thing. Can I though? I can. There it is there. Oh, you can't see shit. Here we go. This is what I'm looking at. There it is, 0.04. It's that one. That one's the best one. 0.04. So 0.05 might be a little bit better. 0.06, 0.03 might be. No, 0.03 is better. 0.05 might be better. I'm going to do 0.04 though. I need to figure out how to do it. Yeah. Let's go back to live. Sorry. What did we want? We wanted pressure advance. It's really easy. You just go type into Google Orca Slicer pressure advance, because I'm using Orca Slicer, not Creality print anymore, because I wanted to turn the temperature up above, like the chamber temperature. I wanted to crank that above the manufacturer's recommended levels to try to get nylon to print. That thing maxes out at 35. I had temperatures at 60. So hot that the camera was turning itself off. And yeah, no, still having problems. Not hot enough apparently. Pressure advance. Okay, so where's our little calculation here? Where are you? The line method. Here we go. I got my value. 6. Yep. Okay. Yep. Be with you in just a second. My leg's bleeding now. How do we... Oh wait, is that all it is? Oh no, this isn't a calculation. No, this is just a number. Okay, cool. All right. Which one was? Oh, maybe it was the flow that you had to calculate shit. Okay, so I need to go into here and then go to pressure advance. We're on 0.02. 0.02 is not bad. We'll go on for 0.04. Bang. So just doing that, we should get better prints. Should do a little bit better. I'm going to save that. Okay. Why don't we do a temperature tower? Because like the 260 to 290 is the recommended temperature from the manufacturer. But what actually is it? Let's find out. What's the actual best temperature? So we will... This is all saved, I think. No. Cancel. We want to go to prepare. Okay. PA test. Get rid of that. Delete that shit. Layer heights. Avoid crossing walls. Discard that shit. Right, we're going to close that down because we need to. Then we're going... Oh, we've got a perfect picture of a moose dick. Fucking over there. Fucking moose dick. Perfect. Orca slicer. Nice. Orca slicer.
Ha.
Yeah, moose dick. I actually can't see the chat at the moment. There we go. Oh, it was Patrick laughing at the moose dick. Calibration. Let's do a temperature tower. What are we doing? We're doing... doesn't have it. PACF. Fuck you, PACF. Pet CF. Now we're going to custom, and we'll do... What are we trying to do? I think we'll do 2... We want to end at 2... Oh, so we go the opposite way. We start high, end low. What do we want to... Oh, wait. No. Sorry. Wait. Let's delete that. It's 2... Isn't it 260 to 290? Calibration. Calabrese. 290. Let's go 295. Just because. And we'll do 260. It's not going to be lower than 260, surely. This printed at... Actually, I don't remember. I'm going to do all this and the print will actually turn out worse. That's possible. Unlikely, though. No, I think we'll go from 260. 260 to 295. Okay. Nozzle temp 280. New 230. I don't think I want to... You know what? That's kind of weird it wants to do that, but okay, let's do that. Fine. Whatever you want to do. 290, and then it'll... Up to 260. Error, manifold edges. I don't know why it does that. Oh, you can't see it there, but anyway, repairing the manifold edges. Oh, we're printing at 0.22 as well. We could probably go 2, which would make things look nicer. 0.2, I set it to point here, over here, the layer height. I set that to 0.22 to try to help the nylon. But because we're not doing nylon anymore, we could actually go to 2. Oh, shit. Wow, my computer, my PC, my laptop, how many words do you have for this thing? It is hot as shit. Okay, alright, so that's... Our temp tower is ready to roll. Need to put the bed... Need to clean the bed off. Not the bed, the, what do you call it? The plate. Clean the plate off. Throw all this shit in the bin. And then, ow. I don't like these tests because they're a prick to clean up. DJ scratching. Yeah. The cardboard box of shame. Do I want to put some more glue on it? It's just a temperature tower. I don't think I'm going to have adhesion issues. I think we'll just send it. Okay, put this back in. How's our wipe strip? Wipe strip's looking really quite worse for wear. Yeah. So we're going to 3 viewers, 3 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. That's 100%. I love it. I love it. Let's slice this plate. How long is it going to take to do the temp tower? The tower of temp. This is going to tell us what the ideal temperature for the printer is. It's going to take 1 hour. Shit. Do I really want to do it? It'll be 10:30 by the time it finishes. How long's that? That's going to take like 3 hours. 10, 11, 12, 1. So it's not going to finish anyway. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, so the upper plate's not going to finish anyway. We may as well do a temp tower. Screw it. Let's do it. Send it, son. Go nuts. I'm going to adjust my dryer. The filament dryer is set to 70 degrees. I've got the COM GRO units Comgro from Amazon, and it's an absolute champion of a machine. It's been running virtually non-stop for 4 weeks. I did have some problem with the angle of the feed, but I just 3D printed up a triangle that allowed me to open the lid more, and I put fittings in it and ran a Bowden tube out of that, and yeah, much better. To be fair, you shouldn't have to do that, but I mean, for $80, you shouldn't have to do that, but here we are. It's better than the Creality unit that lasted, I think it lasted 1 week. It failed exactly 7 days after I bought it. Got a critical error and would need according to Reddit, would need a new main board. But there's no screws on the outside of the unit, so you have to crack it open to change the main board out. No, thank you. The Creality unit was nicer, but this one's more robust. Let's call it that. More sturdy? No. Long-lasting? Yeah, maybe. Nobody is in the Discord chat. FNV put an F, but that's about it. I don't know. Am live. Just do that. Am live still. Just because. Yep. I'm going to print a temp tower. So what else are we doing? Yo. Don't really need this shit at the top, do we? I could display more stuff if I actually got rid of that. What if I was to do... Although, yeah, what if I was to do this? Is that... Oh, that's moving that out that way. And then we can do... that. It's going to be a pain in the ass to set this up every time I go live, though. Yeah, I mean, that's better, but... pain in the bum hole, yo. Where's the... Come on, where are you? We got Yak. Oh, no, is it? Fucking... Moose dick on screen again. Come on. Where are you? There it is. There we go. Oh, just stop it. There we go. That's That's the best way. Free advertising for Fluid. Fluid is the what non-car things have been printed? I printed a birdhouse. I'll get that. Little birdhouse. I'll print up some more of these, I think, and then put them in the yard around the place. I better actually do it soon, because the birds have probably finished. Have they finished breeding, I wonder? Probably. Probably missed it anyway. Pigeons go twice a year, I think. Probably a bit small for a pigeon. I printed up non-car related. My fence is tubular aluminium. So, and the tops of the tubular aluminium were all plastic. And I guess it's probably 20 or 30 year old plastic. And most of the little caps were missing. So I 3D printed up all of the caps, all 300 of them. And I did the fence as well. The gate as well. There was like 30 on the gate, just to make it nice. That's why this is brown, because I bought brown filament for the fence, and yeah, I didn't need a whole roll, so I made a birdhouse. There we go. Cute little thing. The front comes up. The front fell off, so you can do that. Yep. Non-car related. Not a lot, man. That. I think the birdhouse and the fence bits were the only non-car related things I've done so far. Oh, I did print this up randomly. I don't have the full thing. There's a stack of these, and it's got two arms that come off it. Is it there? It is there. So when you print this, it's got this underneath, and they print together. And there's another thing that prints like this. These are actually epoxy spreading plates. So you squeeze your epoxy onto there, snap this off, and this is your little mixing thing, so that you can mix up and disposable fucking epoxy mixing plates. Not car related, but kind of car related. I thought these were sick. Very, very cool. What videos from your back catalogue are you proud of the end result, but don't have many views? Ah, shit. The Is It Kei video was a fantastic video. I really like that. It doesn't have a lot of views. I shared that on Discord today. I really think that's a fantastic video. The videos I did on certain, like on K cars using Gran Turismo 6, they're all really good in my opinion. Other videos, I can't, none off the top of my head. I think there are videos there that just don't have any views that are fantastic, but I can't tell you what they are. I would love to be in a position where I could go, like, start from the really old videos, download them, and then re-edit them, re-upload them. One day I'll probably do that. Because there is a plethora of information in there that isn't anywhere else, but it's just packaged poorly. You can't get to that information. But yeah, your specific question. Yeah, that's probably the number one off the top of my head. Um, yeah, that's probably the number one video I have that has shit views. It should have a lot more views that doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. That's a very good question. I'd have to go through my catalog of I'd have to scroll through the videos and try and remember them. But there are a lot of I have a lot of videos that from at least from when I remember them, from what I remember of them, a lot of videos that are very good that don't have the views that I think they should, or have seen videos that are not as high or not as entertaining that have much higher views. Yeah. Yeah, good question though, Jazda. Thanks for that. How about you? What videos are you proud of that that don't have many views? I mean, on the grand scheme of things, none of my videos have many views. None of them. Like, even my most popular videos don't have many views. Patrick was gone for a sec. I was still here. I was drinking. It was good. Our temperature tower is well underway. We're starting at 295 degrees and cooling down as we go up our tower. Yeah, you can see there, the bed temperature is 110. Wow, really? Okay. The max for stock settings 215. Sorry, 115. You have to modify the printer code if you want to go higher than 115. But the Creality software will only let you go to 100. Thank you, Patrick. It's kind of you to say. I mean, the info, like I was saying while you were gone, you might have been gone. Oh, wait, Jazda. Most of my alto videos have very, very low views. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I can say about that. It's a niche car. So it's like people need to watch it because of you, not because of the car. Because the car isn't something that people can have. You know what I mean? Like, what are there? 2,000? Are there 2,000 C chassis in America? Maybe. Maybe not even. So if you got everybody watching your C chassis videos for the C chassis stuff, then you'll have 2,000 views. You need to get people watching the videos for you, not for the car, not for the particular car you're working on. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be entertaining. I want the videos to be entertaining, not because of the particular car that I'm working on. Yeah, sure, if someone has an Altezza, then all of the information's there, but it's not a dry, dull, boring video. It's me pulling my hair out. I could cut all of that out. Yeah. Most of still the info is there. Yeah, worth views. Yeah, there's a lot of info in my videos, but a lot of that info nobody gives a shit about. Put a lot of effort into the Japan videos and happy with the results, but terrible views. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if my drive. How did my drive video do? Dave, you just finish your car and drive it. Still rings so loud. But how did it actually do? My last drive video. What did it get? The video people asked for. Dave, just finish your car and drive it. Last one got 242 views. 242 views. The sound recording video, which was a drive one. Dave, record the sound of the car. ITB is all about the sound, bro. 636 views. Caster arms, 300 views. Roll center adapters, 381 views. Inverter install, 464 views. Mounting board, 254 views. I mean, I kind of feel like that's pretty respectable. That's not an overly interesting video, and I feel like, I mean, it's fun to watch for me, but I can see why not a lot of people would want to watch that. A little bit clickbait, yeah. I mean, I normally get around the 200 to 300 views, so yeah, not exactly raking in the views. That was more documenting the trip for yourself. Yeah. I really wish I could remember the exact advice that Noriaro gave me the first time that I met him, but I really don't remember it. Oh, Jesus. Hold on a second. What the fuck? Ah, shit. Oops. Did I actually do that? Yeah, I did. Crap. Alright, so see this? Enable supports. That needs to be off. So we need to stop this. That turned out terribly. Yeah, we need to cancel this. Yeah, stop it. Yeah, we need to start that again. Oops. Yeah, I think at the end of the end of 2020, I promised to release my Hokkaido. I did a lap of Hokkaido in the Hiace, and the footage was beautiful. Like, because I did time lapse with every stretch of road, and watching the sky change and the scenery driving around Hokkaido is just beautiful. And I spent hours and hours editing that video, and eventually just gave up on it. It was right on the time that I was changing from Power Director to DaVinci, and it was taking so long that I did the next video in DaVinci, and then I did the next video in DaVinci, and then the next video in DaVinci, and it's like, I'll go back and finish the Hokkaido video sometime, and just haven't. And honestly, I probably never will. If I was to finish it, how many views would I get anyway? Is it worth the effort to do it? I've got the footage. Do I need it on YouTube? No. Am I ever actually going to look at that footage and watch it myself? Probably not. The number of times I had to... Because I did like... I used Google Maps and then zoomed in on the stretch of road that I was using, and then put like a little cursor that showed the progress along the road, and it was a time lapse, and I had music, and it was really nice. But the amount of effort that went into it, and the amount of money that I would actually make, yes, money, the amount of views, the amount of money, the amount of joy that I would get from 200 views, it's just not worth it, I think. There'll be 5 people that really, really want to see it. And the rest of people watched the first 2 minutes and go, this is fucking boring. But I did like I did a lot of information at some places we stopped at. Because it was a castle trip. We stopped at all historical sites. Anyway. The video took me 3 times the original time. Which video? Because did you see the alto, etc. I reversed every time. Ah, yeah. Okay, so you're talking about the drive video where I said, oh, did you see that? Yeah, I did that on purpose. I put the text after everything was disappeared, so you would have to go back and look at it again to watch it 3 times. Because there was no way you were going to watch that video again if I didn't do that. So I did. I thought it was a cool idea. I edited it all, and then on the final playback, I was like looking on the side of the road, and I was like, "Oh shit, there's one of those. Oh fuck!" So I made the text for it, and then watched a little bit more. Made the text for that. Watched a little bit more, like the American muscle on the right hand side. Like, what the hell was that? It was like a Firebird, like airbrushed on the bonnet of some car somewhere. Like the random shit you see in rural Japan. What the fuck? So yeah, I just made all the text, watched it one final time, and then up she went. Yeah, the hope was that I could get people to watch it more than once. You'd watch it once to enjoy like the drive, and maybe watch it again to listen to the sound, and then maybe watch it again to catch all the shit on the side of the road, was my hope. Didn't really work, but yeah, anyway, whatever. Entertainment. Create entertainment. Watch it once for the sound, that's entertaining. Check out shit on the side of the road, that's entertaining. Who knows? Dunno, mate. Dunno. That was cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go deal with this bullshit. The bed is still at 80 degrees, so I'm not, yeah, it's a bit hot. I've already burnt myself a few times with the 3D printer. Two mentions? What mentions? What are the mentions? Clever. There are no mentions on that. Yeah. Great questions, guys. Thanks for that. Random. What's next for the cappuccino? Don't know, dude. The same thing that was next for it when I started pulling it apart and haven't put it back together. The rear subframe has to come out because I have to drop the tank to clean it. I have to clean the fuel tank. Drop the subframe. And while it's out, I may as well do the monster suspension bushings. But where the cappuccino sits, if I pull the rear subframe out, and then it gets dark, where do I put the subframe? There's no room in the garage for it. So I really need to move one of the cars out so that I can do the subframe shit. Which car? Carry truck's not waterproof. Alto's not waterproof. Alto could be waterproof if I wound the window up. It would be okay in the backyard, but the I really want to sell my Every. If the Every was gone, then I could move the Alto into the backyard and have spare space inside the garage that I could work on something, because I need space to park cars, but I need space to work on cars too. I don't really want to... I could push the cappuccino around into the tent. That would be okay. But that's probably the best idea, actually. It's probably what I should do. Yeah, it probably is, honestly. The moment I can drive my cappuccino, like, it's almost gotten, it has gotten to the point a couple of times where I've thought it's just never going to happen. I keep finding more stuff that I want to do to the Altezza, even though I say it's finished. But the cappuccino really isn't, it's not, the primary reason why I haven't done the cappuccino is motivation and space. Motivation and space. Your phone doesn't... Huh? Doesn't act normal. Typing is hard. It's fine. I haven't seen you make a mistake yet. You're doing good. Enjoy eating. Thank you for the likes, guys. That's 4. Appreciate it. Yeah. Still 54 degrees, but I can't be bothered waiting anymore. I'll burn myself a little bit. 54 is not that hot. It's hot enough, I tell you. Yeah. It's not good. Alright, put this back. Creality A plate. I need another Creality A plate. That one is going to die. It's going to fall apart. And when it does, I want to have a spare with me. Okay, so that in there, in that, like, oh yeah, you can see it. See the circle there next to my finger? That was supposed to be a point, but it's been surrounded by supports. In here, that rectangle was supposed to be open, but it's full of supports. Like, I put my finger through it. Because I turned supports on like an idiot. Well, not like an idiot. I left supports on like an idiot. I'm going to accidentally stab myself with this. Why am I even doing this? It's junk. Yeah, just don't. Don't waste your time. Turn the supports off. Turn the supports off. Slice the plate. And print it again. I don't need a raft on the bottom. I don't know what's going on. Why are we doing that? I hate the raft. The blue part at the bottom, the brim. Hate them. No, it says no brim, but we've got one anyway. Alright, fine. We're doing a brim then. Skirt, combined, 0. Alright. It just wants to do it. Gotta go. On a work call. See ya. Thanks for hanging out, Jazda. Appreciate it, dude. Alright, we're gonna print this. Try again. Upload and print this shit. Completed? Alright. How long is it gonna take? I forgot to look. 53 minutes. So another hour. Well, 11. It's gonna be finished at 11. Alright, it is what it is. It is what it is. One person viewing. Who's in here? Sometimes, our last live stream, there was like 8 people all talking at once. This time, just one. But that's okay. I'm here to talk to you if you want to chat. Oh, Sunny Taurus here. Oh, cool. Alright, I thought it was Pio. Yeah, I'm here if you want to chat. If you don't, that's cool. That means that I've done my job. You have no questions. If there are no questions, then I've presented the material in a way that, in a really good way. Can we move this down a bit? If I do that, okay. Move that there. Like that, maybe? Yeah, it'll be fine. Listening, cooking scrambled eggs. Oh, really? Cooking the difficult stuff. Nice. Putting in all of the effort. Make yourself okonomiyaki at least. You're going to deal with eggs or omurice. Just crack some eggs into a pan, whisk them up, done. Salt and pepper, maybe some spring onion. Is that what you're doing? Dave's cooking tips. I don't even eat eggs. I don't even know. Like, eggs creep me the fuck out. Unborn chicken? Nah. Basically chicken sperm. It's not though, but yeah. Chicken jizz in a hard shell. If you're just joining us, chicken jizz in a hard shell. What the fuck? Okay, alright. It's part of my temperature tower. There's a lot of lag on this screen. Fix that. We're good though. Oh wait, what? What happened? Move that to there. Yep. Yep. So yeah, just printing, attempting to. Technically chicken period. Fair. Chicken period. Yep. In a hard shell. Turtle power. Chicken period in a hard shell. Egg power. Something's happening in the cappuccino. Yeah. Alright, yep, cool. Live stream chat. The live stream chat on Discord is dead. Nothing happening in there. There's not much happening in the there's not much happening in the live stream chat at the moment either. Just hanging out. Printer is doing what printers do. Just eating time. Okay, we're at why is the heater bed going to 110? I want to anyway. Eating chicken period in a hard shell. How are we doing for beer? I'm out of beer, and I guess now is a good time to go get a beer. There's not much. Sanitora Otaku is eating. There are two people viewing. So one of them's eating. The other one is silent. So I'm gonna get another beer. Maybe use the facilities. So yeah. I should actually zoom this in, so this can be a be right back screen. I'll make that when I get back. Yeah.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby.
And we're back. Put on my my jumper. I got this from Shimamura, which is like a cheap clothing store for like $10, and it's really nice. Honda jumper, like official merch, cheap. It's cool. John Booster, I have a concussion. Oh shit, that's not very good. How did you do that? Welcome to the chat, John Booster. Maybe we've talked before, I don't remember, but welcome. I'm gonna let my hair out for this story. How did you end up with a concussion? And broken ribs. Jesus, what happened? Can't do anything about the broken ribs. You just have to fucking... I've had broken ribs before. That sucks. Hurts to shit. Hurts to fart. Hurts to cough. Hurts to eat. Yeah, broken ribs fucking suck. Printing. Let's get the printing back on screen. There we are. Motorcycle accident. What kind of motorcycle? Was it a Honda? They're not a proud sponsor of the show. Today's beer, which is also not a sponsor, is the Suntory Nama. Again, it's very much like the Asahi Super Dry, but cheaper. Very much like it. We like to say sex in a canoe. Very much like it. Yeah, it's just good. MV Augusta. Oh shit. I don't know which MV Augusta, or are they all the same bike I'm looking at here? Jesus. That's a nice bike. Like I guess I'm seeing different versions of it, but I'm liking them all. I don't really like the Brutale RR. Jesus, the F4. Shit. Yeah, the Brutale doesn't do it for me. But the F series is sick. Holy shit. F4. What a weapon. It was an F4. Fuck. Dude. Holy shit. Whereabouts were you when you accidented it? I guess you crashed it while you were riding. Were you on the toge or what? Guess my speed right now, though. I guess your speed right now would be quite slow. How fast were you going when you fell off the bike? With only a concussion and broken ribs? Not necessarily that fast at all. You could probably do that doing 40. Guess my speed right now, though. 146 now. What do you mean now? Now is relative. 108 then. I don't understand. I am the confused. Sorry to hear about your concussion. Broken ribs, that sucks. It happened yesterday. Damn. Is the bike repairable? I guess if you were doing 146, probably not. Ad? You got ads. Alright, I'll wait. Let me know when the ad is finished. We are printing shit. Put the ads on. I'm going to scoot over here and check out the printer. How does it look? 295. Actually looks fire. Currently printing at 295 degrees. Looks fantastic. We're currently doing a temperature tower. Oh, I wouldn't have thought it'd be 146 miles an hour. Be surely 146 k's an hour. Now you're on your Hayabusa doing it. What, like right now? So you're just listening to this? You're not watching it? And you said and that's 145 kilometers an hour? I hope, not miles. That's a little bit ridiculous. Fuck. Okay, 145 miles an hour. Now, right now. I would suggest, guess how he crashed. Probably listening to my dumbass. Helmet, mic, and a Bluetooth. Yeah, wow. Why? Okay. Wild. How you doing, Jay? Thanks for joining the live stream. 145 miles an hour. I need to convert that to kilometers. It is. I got images instead of 233 kilometers an hour is what that is. That's currently 0 miles per hour. I'm currently doing 0 miles an hour as well. My printer is doing meters per second. It actually looks like it's fucking itself, is it? Nope. It's actually doing very, very well. Looks like it's doing terribly, but it's doing fantastically. I'm not doing anything. Yeah. You crashed yesterday. Yeah, you got that. Your doctor said no driving. So what are you doing driving? Driving, I guess you could say you're not driving, you're riding, which is okay. Do you have a death wish or something? Why are you doing 108 miles an hour right now on a Hayabusa listening to this shit instead of relaxing and fixing your ribs and your concussion? Faster Uber Eats in town, though. Didn't say anything about your bike. I think that's what he meant. But yeah, to be technical, he didn't say anything. 240-ish, yeah. You're bored. I mean, yeah. How old are you, John? You'd have to be a young dude. I'm guessing 20s. Maybe early 30s. Maybe. $146. I get like going up 17. What the fuck? I guess you're in. Are you in America? $17-ish. Right, fair enough. That's enough about the age. Are you in the States? Texas, maybe? Well, you fell off your bike, hit your head obviously because you got a concussion. Yeah, Texas, thought so. You got a different helmet on and different leathers, I guess, or race, bike clothes. Not the same helmet and clothes as yesterday, obviously. Actually, you know what? At 17, you probably are wearing the same helmet and clothes as you fell off the bike in yesterday. That's wild, dude. Bored at 17. So you want to do 240 on a motorcycle. The stars at night are big and bright deep in the heart of Texas. I mean, they are. And I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. Honestly. Same clothes. Alright, so I think... See, if I was John, different helmet, yeah, that's a good idea. If I was John at 17, bored... I wasn't doing 240 kilometers an hour on a bike. I wasn't doing much. Probably listen to music on the internet in its infancy, because this is 1997. Like, we had dial-up modems. Yeah, I was 17. It was 1997. So, yeah, nah. Bloody clothes. Oh, did you did you damage your arms and shit when you fell? I guess. Why didn't you change your clothes then? Kind of weird. But there's no way you were wearing just jeans or something. At that speed, you would wear straight through them, straight away. Like, even if you fall off your skateboard going down a hill at 50, you'll tear your jeans to bits. There's no way you were wearing jeans on the bike. You had to have been wearing some kind of protection. Bloody clothes. Oh, you're just talking like an Australian, that's all. Yeah, bloody clothes. You want to ride naked, that's what it is. These bloody clothes, mate. Well, thanks for joining the live stream anyway, John. From your bike, going way too fast. Each to their own, though. If you're having a good time, send it. But be careful out there. Dangerous thing to do. Same combat pants. Yeah. Yeah, combat pants. I don't have combat pants. Not into combat. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Then again, yeah. So what brings you to the Garage Kei channel, John, at 17? I would have thought the stuff that I do is kind of shit for you, young people. I'm fucking old, 45. Or did you just randomly stumble across this and thought, shit, it's a live stream, send it? Oh, you know what it is? This is probably actually just Daryl fucking trolling again. That's probably what it is. Who knows? My job is different. I don't know what that means. My job is different. John Booster is actually Suzuki Americana just trying to be funny again. Maybe. Could be. Why do you have a job at 17, John? Shouldn't you be in school? I was still in high school at 17, didn't have a job. Full-time student, didn't have time to work. I actually did have time to work because I was lazy as fuck in high school, but still, technically didn't have time to have a job. But then again, I had parents that worked, so I didn't have to work. That would suck, trying to do good at school and do a job. Plot twist, John's a hacker already. Already making bank. Hacking banks. I'm a cattle wrestler for the Fort Worth stockyard. Fuck yeah. Jesus Christ, John, you're more of a man than I am. But how the hell did you stumble across Garage Kei? A cattle wrestler for the Fort Worth stockyards. Jesus Christ. When you're not wearing a motorcycle helmet, I hope you've got on a cowboy hat, boots. Because that shit's rad. I want to go to Texas and do all that shit. Although, I was talking to someone who visited Dallas and said it was trash. Not sure I can handle it. But yeah. I don't know. You don't know how you found me. Have you been watching? Like, do you watch my videos, or did you just stumble across a random live stream? Maybe it was the because I do quite a lot of shorts as well. Around almost one short a day. Dallas is iffy. Yeah. I think America is iffy. Printers interesting. I could watch that all day. Oh shit. 1020. Good parts and bad. Yeah. For real. What is the crack? What is happening over here? What is happening here? That's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay. What's currently printing? We're currently printing a temperature tower because I had some success with this. Ooh. I had 4 days of struggling trying to print this piece in nylon, switched to polycarbonate and got it first go. They're relatively close on strength and heat durability, so I will print the final. This is actually one I'm going to use, but I was just wondering, can I actually get it to print nicer? Because it isn't perfect. It's definitely good enough to use, but it's not perfect. Can I dial my printer in a bit more while I go live? Yeah, I can. So we're just doing a temperature tower to find out whether 190 degrees, which is what I printed this at, is perfect, or should we go to 195? Should we be back at 185? We'll just find out. While we're live. That circle is not perfectly round. Why? Still will not make a shit of difference to the performance of it, because that goes in there like that, and it doesn't have to be bang in the center anyway, so doesn't have to be bang in the center, doesn't have to be a round circle, but it's not round. Could we get them round? Maybe it's the fact that the temperature's not quite right. Maybe. I started looking for a song and I rabbit holed. Guess what song? Dick in a Box by Lonely Island. Or was it Mother Lover by Lonely Island? Perhaps it was I Want It All by Queen. Not sure. I don't know, but I'm very keen to find out what song. So yeah, we're currently printing a temperature tower to find out what the optimum temperature is for this particular filament. I sound like a 3D print nerd, but I'm not. I'm not a 3D print nerd yet. Probably will become one though. What song was it, John? Ooh, someone listed a $100. Oh shit. Okay. Intradastic. Oh Jesus. Junk. What the hell were you using that in? Fundred? Make a Junsei. Bullshit. That's got a very poorly fabricated aluminium tank on it, which is not OEM. You lying piece of shit. Yahoo Auction Sellers, man. Big Iron by Marty Robbins. I was listening to that today on the way home. That's a fantastic song. What a great song. And you found me listening to Marty Robbins. That's an honor, because that's a fucking fantastic song. Yeah. With a big iron on his head. Yeah. Texas Red. Is Alafreda an actual town? I never bothered to look it up. And where is it in relation to wherever you are? Are you close to Austin? Because if you're close to Austin, go check out a comedy show, man. They're everywhere. Go see. Go watch it. It's Sunday night there. Tomorrow night you've got Kill Tony's playing at the Mothership. So yeah. Go see a comedy show. Austin is the new fucking American capital of comedy. There's no need to be doing 200 kilometers an hour on the. I assume you're on the highway, on a bike, risking your life. I mean, it could be fun. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just worried about you. Don't want you to get hurt. Austin is towards the middle, lower part of Texas. I'm close to the Panhandle. Alright. I see. Yeah, you said Fort Worth. Sorry, my bad. You did say that. Fort Worth. I'd have to Google it to find out where Fort Worth is. Interesting. Look how high my chamber temp has gotten. It's all the way up to 52. Interesting. Do I let it? But it's there now, 53. The back fan here will kick on probably around 55, I think. Because there's like a 2-degree overlap. But it's interesting because what I suspect will happen is that the chassis chamber fan will kick in, and it'll knock the temperature out of the room, and then the chamber temperature will just continually drop. It won't be able to recover from the exhaust. This is going to be very interesting to see for me. See? Kicked in 55. Now we're going down. The fan will probably cut out at 52. But because the room temperature, the chamber temperature was so high, the results of our temperature tower now are kind of void. Kinda. Because you don't know whether the result of, well, the chamber temperature definitely had some effect on how that tower print is going to turn out. I guess we can, up until whatever the hell temperature this is, that was 280. It's currently printing 280, so if it's really nice on that first half of 280, then this filament really liked the higher chamber temperature. If not, then it didn't. If it looks exactly the same the whole way through, then the chamber temperature didn't make a difference. But yet, fan cut out at 52. Look at that. It's going back up again. Interesting. Why is that interesting? Of course it's going back up again. But if you try and print this plate, not with these on there, just this plate, because this confirms it. Because the plate covers so much of the, because the print covers so much of the plate, the heat can't get out. So as soon as that fan kicks in, the temperature drops and it goes in a downward spiral, and it just won't. It can't recover because it can't heat the chamber back up again. But because the temperature tower is only occupying a small amount of the print plate, the temperature is replenished, and we're bouncing right back up to 55 again. Interesting. Well, that confirms that. The reason I couldn't get to higher temperatures is because the nylon was blocking the heat from the build plate. Okay, well that's kind of cool. Anyway, sorry. Dallas Fort Worth. Oh, okay. Dallas Fort Worth. It's a metroplex. I don't know what a metroplex is. I've never heard of a metroplex before. But thanks for the geography instruction, John. Be careful on your bike, though, dude. Please. Sound like your dad. Dave, shut the fuck up. You're not my dad. I don't have to listen to you. No, you don't. No, you do not. Could be worse. Instead of riding your bike around having a good time, you could be on drugs, and that would be far worse. Who else? You just do one. I'm just doing 157. I mean, only 157. I don't like. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm only doing 157. It's fine. It'll be fine. If a state trooper sees you, it won't be fine. If you fall off, it also won't be fine. But at the moment, it's fine. I hope it stays fine. For you and your family's sake. We never know. You never know what your death will do to somebody. There will be someone that I guess, at least my thoughts are on death, is that there's someone out there that will be absolutely devastated by your death. And you don't know who they are. You don't think they care. But when you're gone, they'll be fucked. They'll be devastated by it. And they may never recover. Yeah. So it's worth, for their sake, to be a little bit careful. They don't try. Oh, the police don't try? Yeah, at 157 k's an hour, 157 miles an hour, they're not going to bother trying to chase you. Police like you. You've been stabbed twice. I'm not surprised, like, fucking America. America. Of course you've been stabbed. I'm surprised you haven't been shot. That's just America. I'm fine. Yeah. I hope so, man. Take care out there. Oh, what the hell else is happening? Look, our temperature tower's going alright. What's going on, Jay? Who said I haven't been? I mean, you led with, I've been stabbed twice. I would have thought that if you'd been shot, you would have led with that. But if you have been shot, well, that sucks too, and I'm not surprised about that either. America. And I'm still holding on to the idea that this is all just Suzuki Americano trolling again. Because I don't know. Got stabbed trying to protect someone from a guy. Yeah, America. That's a bit shit, John. And by a pissed off bull. I mean, if you get stabbed by a bull and you work with bulls, then that's kind of an occupational hazard. Taking it this morning, slow schedule at work, so just catching up on some emails and catching the live stream. What do you do, Jay? Part of the job. Yeah, getting stabbed by horns on a bull is kind of, it's an occupational hazard of dealing with bulls, I suppose. I mean, if you piss something off, like deliberately piss something off, it's kind of like, what do you expect? Like, it's weird. Like, you see, in the world, in a world where you piss off bulls on purpose. That's an ad. All right, I'll wait. Let me know when the ad's done. Fucking ads, man. In a world where we could turn ads off. No. The shit thing is that, like, that ad will probably generate probably not even 1 yen. Because there's not enough viewers. It's almost like it's not worth having ads on. But if I have ads off, then YouTube will see it as I'm not trying and probably not advertise my live stream at all to anybody else. So it's a catch-22. Turn ads off so that the people watching don't have to deal with the ads, but then the potential viewers are going to be lower, or leave ads on and the people that are watching have to deal with that shit. Yeah, anyway. Jesus. Make a lot of money, so yeah, I mean, power to you, John. Good luck with it. I hope you are endlessly successful at this and your next chosen field if you get sick of bulls. Yeah, wish you the best. But yeah, don't fall off the bike. Touch wood. Be careful out there. You work in an area of healthcare called electrophysiology. Got it. Drinking. Focus on the electrical system of the heart and... Oh. You're just fucking with... That's just a bunch of random letters, dude. Arrhythmias. Nice. Sick. It sounds... Yeah, but Sunny Tora Otaku's in Japan. That's why you don't see ads. What are Japanese advertisers going to do on this? Like, you're watching along and then all of a sudden you get some ad fucking... Like, how are Japanese advertisers going to want to advertise on this? They're not. There's no Japanese people watching this. I need to speak like this. No, not going to happen. I have a degree in pyrotechnics. I'm a little bit surprised, but at the same time not surprised, John. I feel like it's on brand. I like that term recently, on brand. Dave pulls something apart, something fucks out, Dave can't put it back together again. It's very on brand. Yep. A degree in pyrotechnics. Blowing shit up. Sick. When I was in high school, I did like one of those, what job should I try to get? Based, like, with the guidance counselor and shit. And I got, like, stuntman. is what I should have gone for. Your dad is cute, though. What do you mean your dad is cute, though? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck? Yeah. This just took a weird turn. No longer safe for work. Come on, temperature tower. Shit's getting hot in here. Dog, what? Not dad. Jesus. Dog. No. When you your dog is cute though. You said dad, like but dad is cute though. Jesus Christ, what a typo. Need to screenshot that for later. Forever immortalized. You called your dad cute. He's gonna be mad probably. My dog is cute though. I mean, it's kind of a like dad or dog is kind of a random thing to say. We weren't talking about pets. A Kangal Shepherd. I'm Googling it. This is probably going to be some kind of fucking... This is a trap. Kangal Shepherd dog. Oh shit, look at that thing. That's not a dog, that's a horse. That's a good looking doggo though. Jesus. Turkish Shepherd dogs. Holy crap, that's a hell of a doggo. That's a good looking dog. I want one of them too. I bet I can't have that in Japan. No way. Jesus, imagine walking around with this fucking thing in Japan. Oh, bro's got on a spiked collar because he's protecting the fucking sheep. .72 and 78 centimeters tall. Jesus. That's a Mastiff. Yeah. Can run at 56 k's an hour. Fuck. Its coat is dense enough to repel wolf bites. What a fucking beast of a dog. I want one of these. I bet I can't have one of these in Japan. I wonder what it doesn't say what temperament is. This dog has been exported to Kenya and Tanzania, where they successfully protect flocks of sheep from cheetahs. It's just a massive fucking sheepdog. Oh god, as a puppy they're cute. Holy crap. Yeah, what a dog, dude. That's a sick dog. There's no way I can have one of them in Japan. Not a chance. What a dog, though. Fucking big-o. That's a big doggo. That's fucking 7 foot tall dog. Shit. Big long legs. Got a tail like Ted. Big legs like Ted too. Wow. In some shots, face is kind of like Ted. Kangal Shepherd, the fearless, loyal guardian of livestock. Yeah, he looks like my dog. At least this particular one. Wow, that's a big dog. Strongest bite in the world. Wow, that was an interesting rabbit hole to go down. Thanks for that. What's happening in the chat? Holy shit! £190. Most gentle dog ever, unless you're a wolf. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the pic of the wolf pup you saw in Osaka. Yes, I did see that. Not like this thing, though. This thing's huge. Wolves are huge, too, though. Yeah. If I ever see a husky pup come up in the rescue shelter, we'll probably bring it home. Yeah, big dogs. I like big dogs. I don't like. Years ago, I used to like little dogs, and then I got Ted, my dog Ted, and now I don't want to go back to little dogs. Big dogs are where it's at. Yeah, something you can grab hold of and hug and play with and shit. Yeah, I don't want a small dog like. Yeah, pick it up and I don't know. A corgi would be okay. It's a small dog, but it's still a dog. I don't want a chihuahua or a papillon or something like that. I'd go a corgi. I'd go a beagle. Beagle maybe, but yeah, even still, I prefer I want a husky or another mix. Malamute, nice. Malamute's another dog would be sick to have. Shadow, my cousins had a Malamute named Chinook. Psychopathic. Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. You know, that's the thing though. You get. I want another dog, but at the same time, I don't, because there's a chance the next dog could be, or the next dog, another dog could be just a total fucking lunatic that I can't deal with. Ted is so good, and yeah, that if I get another dog, it's just going to disrupt our entire lives. Like, do I really want to do that? And the answer is probably not. A psychopathic dog is not what I need in my life. That's the fourth beer. She ate my Bible. Maybe it was a sign. It definitely was. 100%. Where are you headed, John? I mean, traveling that fast, you have to have a destination that's quite far away. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get. I mean, on a bike, you will be able to get up to those speeds, but like, where's the destination? She killed a tree with her piss. Same, honestly, same. Nope, no destination. Just cruising the highway. You heading Mexico way, or you going north? You don't really want to cross state lines, though, doing those sort of speeds. Maybe going west. Bored. Yeah, but even bored, you still have to have a destination. Get to somewhere, then turn around and come back. Shit. 11 o'clock. I haven't been to bed before 2 a.m. every night for like the last week because of this fucking 3D printing shit. You need a dog. I don't know if you do, Sonny Tora. I don't know if you do. Maybe. It might settle you down a bit. Traveling becomes more difficult. Can't ride the Shinkansen anymore unless you get a small dog. Hopefully they don't use the spike strip. I'll be flying. Oh yeah. If they hit you with a spike strip, you'll be fucked. Another concussion. Ooh, our temp tower is done. Need to wait for the chamber to cool down, and then we can pull this out and have a look at it. Figure out what the best temperature is. I have sleep apnea. That's where you are sleeping and then you stop breathing. I get that from time to time. Two days a week, yeah, nah. Still got 30 minutes to work, so I'm back. Welcome back, Patrick. It's been interesting while you've been gone. Yo, what? Print is finished. Chamber temps at 51 degrees. To cool this thing down a bit. John is currently on a motorcycle doing probably 150 miles per hour in Texas. I think John's got a bit of a death wish. John, you should print yourself up a phone mount. 114. 195-ish. Yeah, ish. You ought to go live. You ought to live stream while you're doing that. Although, you probably need to keep all your, 90% of your attention on the road. Nope. I've been to I think the fastest I've ever been driving is 160 or 170, and I've been a passenger at 200, about 200. Yeah, that's kilometers an hour, so a lot lower miles. Nothing in miles. Yeah. How are we doing? Still 40 degrees on the chamber. Still 76 on the bed. So I can't pick the plate up to check our tower. Just have to fucking wait. Uh-oh. Highway patrol. Officer Johnson's gonna try and fuck you up the ass with the mag light. Be careful. Playtime. Take it easy, John. Playtime. You got license plates on that bike, John? $220. Jesus. Ish, yeah. Just take 100 off the speed when you say it. 95-ish, and then we'll know that it's 195. Patrick, he's got talk to text. Here it is my temp tower. Yeah. Alright, we're live. There's the temp tower. So I gotta look at those and decide what the best one is. Oh shit. In between the layers it says Orca. But not on every layer. I feel like maybe I need a magnifying glass. Bacon is still on me. I'm not surprised. If they get a helicopter you're on, if they get a helicopter on you, you're fucked. I mean, 190, 195 is not fantastic. On the overhangs, I feel like they're all okay. Want to see the live stream, Chase? Why was he here anyway? He was looking for you, probably. No, I got friends. What do you mean you got friends? What's that mean? Maintain a constant and stable environment. Yeah. That's one problem. I actually don't know which one of these is the best. Anyway. Truckers, I see. Awesome. Turning around. With a big iron on his hip. To the town without freedom with a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. A big iron on his hip. I feel like they're all kind of acceptable. Maybe 265 has a better face on it. But I just feel like 265 is too low, honestly. Just a feeling that I've got. How long can you drive with that oil pressure? Not long. If he wasn't mad before. He'll be mad now. Just looking at this, trying to read it, I'm a little bit drunk. I might have to wait till the morning. We've got some stringiness on here as well I didn't notice before. Yeah, no, you didn't drive 4 years without oil pressure. There's no way. Oh, this tells the story. That's no good. 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 Yeah, here's probably the best. Which is 190, which is what I've already got. Yeah, 190 is the best. Yeah, dude, take care, John. Thanks for stopping in. Safe travels and all that. Have a good day. Take care. Ciao. 190. It's interesting, like, because like this is a engineering filament, but because I'm on the, like, the lines are all printed this way, that if you try to snap it that way, it's actually easy to do. If you try to snap it this way, nah, no way. Even this way, because it's so short. Even that way I can't snap it. Yeah, 290. 290 is what I want. So these are all going in the bin. Just junk. 290, which is what I was already at. I'm going to raise this up to 280. Recommended 260. Let's go 260 and then we'll... Nah, fuck it. We're going 280. First layer, 295. Other layers, 295. Alright, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. 280 to 290. And I'm telling it to do 295 the whole way across. I was correct. Amazingly. Okay, so what have we accomplished? We accomplished we did a yo. What did we do? We did temperature, we did flow rate, we did pressure advance. I don't want to do should we do retraction test? I did this before and it was completely inconclusive. Alright. I've got a Bowden tube. Does that make a difference? I don't know if it does. How long is it going to take? Discard. I reckon... I have done one of these before. Yeah, it was terrible. I'm not going to do that. We're going to close this down. And I think I'm going to start the print on the other side. Wake up in the morning to it finished. That'd be nice. I'm almost done here. Like, I'm actually kind of sleepy. There's not a lot happening in the chat. About to get this print going, which is going to be, I think, 3 or 4 hours. So I won't be able to stab that long. Anyway, we need supports. I need to turn supports back up. It's already on. Quality. Let's go 2. We won't, I don't think we'll change anything else. Speed. 175. I mean, it turned out pretty good, but I feel like we could probably go faster. I don't want to risk it. I'll get one printed and then mess with it. Like, I can mess with it later. Get one that works and then try to make it better when it doesn't matter. The moment it matters, the Altes is not moving. Rear, we need to do select it and then go auto arrange. That's going to put that at the front, right by the door. So our problem areas are going to be this wall here and this corner. Everything's going to try to lift because it does all of this base plate, and as that's cooling, you start stacking all this hot filament on top of it along here, around this narrow area here, and then now we're going to do that as well. It's just going to, as the higher up stuff starts to contract, it just starts to pull everything up, makes a mess. That's nylon. PC might be different. Find out next time on Garage Kei. It really will be next time on Garage Kei because we won't see this finished today. If you join the Discord, you will... Oh, wait. I fucked that up. It's not going to work in caps either. Or is it? Oh, it did work in caps. Okay, so check the chat. The Discord link's in the chat. Join that and you can see how this turned out tomorrow. This is going to take 4 hours and 15 minutes. I can't wait out for that. I'll die without sleep. Do we have enough filament? We do. just stabbed myself underneath the nail. Oh, that sucked. I should probably clean the bed plate too. Oh, that's gonna probably bleed. Yeah, it's bleeding. Underneath the nail. That's why they give you a scraper. Are you out of here? See you later, Patrick. I'm not going yet. Almost. Oh, that hurt. It's right up underneath the nail. Okay, so I need to clean this build plate off and then dry it, and then we can attempt to do that print. So I'll be back in a second. You're almost home. Hang on, I'm not done yet. I'll be back in a minute. Just need to clean the build plate. Be right back.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby.
I'm here. I'm here. Just gonna put this in here. Let it dry. And then apply some more glue. Just a minute. Welcome home, Patrick. All right. Oh, a piece of polycarbonate up underneath the nail. Ouch. I'll be in Tokyo again 20th to 24th. All right. Cool. All right, look me up, dude. I feel like to give this the best chance of success, I'm gonna move it away from the edge. It's very unlikely to lift here. It's gonna lift along here and along there, if it does. We got our supports on. Normal, snug, yeah, okay. Um, 4 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, so let's apply some glue to the build plate. A lot of people will tell you you don't have to do it. I do. Just this glue stick? Like that. A lot of people will just do like crisscross shit. But no, I cover the whole plate. Just you, Sunny Tori. Yeah, I think it's only you here. That's alright. It's fine. The point of the live streams is to make myself available, and I am. And if there's nobody that needs me, then that's cool. That's fine. Let's turn our fans off. Go back to printing. Yeah, that's okay. You can see what I'm doing. Fans are off. Let's set. Anything else? No, we're good there. I want to turn the bed up a bit. I'm going to set this to 100 real quick. I want the chamber to heat up. And the only way to do that is to turn the heat up on the bed. Probably shouldn't do that, but I do. It'll come out in the purge anyway. It'll be fine. 4 likes is quite nice. I'm glad we got 4 likes. My Jazda was saying like earlier, like what's the worst? Like the video that you made that you're disappointed with the views. I mean, my live streams are like the view numbers are extremely low to the point people would say, why do you bother? But it's just about being accessible, you know? Maybe someone finds this interesting. Maybe the next person that joins is going to ask an interesting question and, you know, we'll have a good time. Maybe not. But if I log off, then we'll never know. I guess I've got the extruder on and the bed heating up to try to raise the temperature inside that room there. Inside the chamber, if you will. I mean, I feel like scanners you're going to have to learn a lot too, because it's not just a matter of scan it and done. You're going to have to polish shit, and it's going to have to be, like, you're going to have to adjust shit inside the 3D fucking program. There's no way it's just scan it and done. No way. So Scanner is a CAD tool, yeah, but you'll have to fuck around with CAD to get it to be useful, I feel. I know you said that you've got some CAD experience, but I guess that, like, the CAD area that deals with the 3D shit is different to regular CAD. Alright, so we've got... What are we at? We're at 25.5 degrees. I want to get this thing to at least 35 degree chamber temp. See where it says chamber fan? I want to get that to at least 35 before I bother starting a print. I think that's the way to go. 25 is just a regular summer day, or sunny day. Not hot enough. Jesus, what the fuck? How cool is this? That's creepy as fuck, dude. I just saw your line messages. What the hell? Live Tanuki. Tanuki's supposed to have massive balls, and that doesn't have any. Give it a month and you'd be putting AC in the printer. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you can have your chamber temperature too hot. I don't know. I've got aircon in this room, which is just air. Maybe that's a godsend. I can angle it that way, but I don't want condensation. Not at all. So, dunno. Find out next time on Garage Kei. Come on, raise. Let's go. I see the smoke in the see the camera. It's gone all like hazy in there. That's the glue. The water evaporating out of the glue that I put on the bed. Very interesting. So it's 110. 110, not 110. 110. Try and heat shit up a bit quicker. Are fans off? Yep, fans are off. It's interesting. Sometimes putting this fan on actually increases temperatures. Yeah. Went down a taxidermy rabbit hole. Oh gosh. Weird. Well, now my feed's going to be fucked up with it all, probably. I've been down some rabbit holes on Yahoo Auction. Never taxidermy, though. Volvo 240 wagon. Nice. Caterham. I got cars and shit. There's an Altezza for $4,500. Looks alright too. Get drifty. Nice. Should bring that back up. Someone today asked me what the going rate for Altezzas are, and I didn't know. So if I actually have a quick look through here, maybe I can see what they've been selling for. Under 4, 9, 7, 75, 18, 4, 13, 5, 6, 4, 3, 4, 8.5, 6. Shit, alright, so it's kind of all over the place. Depends on the vehicle, I guess. Yep. What are we at? 29. Yeah, I'm not waiting any longer. I think we're probably okay. Can we do this? Just turn on the chamber fan to try to clear that steam out of there. Probably drop the room temp too. Nope, actually going up. Wild. Alright, let's get this thing started. Let's get retarded. Good. Alright, we're gonna print it. Yep, let's print it. Upload and print. And away we go. Introducing. All right. Well, I think it's probably time for me to go. It's been lovely chatting on the live stream. Thanks for joining me this evening. Join the Discord if you see this later, after it was live. Join the Discord and find out what happened with this print, because I'll post results tomorrow probably. Yeah. Should be good. Alright, well, yeah. Good night.